I told you they was over there on the floor.
Nah, up on the blanket.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm gonna get that ham and 3.5 sweet potato stitches though.
Okay. Thanksgiving next week.
Next Thursday.
Yeah. All right. All right. Look, boy, I done added 2 chickens to the damn thing.
You don't eat chicken on Thanksgiving.
I do. That's for me. They little chickens.
You eat fucking turkey and ham.
I got a turkey.
You got the turkey?
Yeah, I got a turkey.
Okay, you eat big man ham.
You want blackberry?
I can't tell you what I want to tell you because I'm on live. All right, y'all. We about to get this show on the road. I just said that my little brother had Kyle. So, yeah. That's what we doing. Alexa, resume. Alright, let's get this thing going. I think I got the wrong page though. Yeah, this ain't the right one, but this is what we finna do. I don't even think I can use this one. Yeah, I can. Stop playing. It's real in these streets. Haters, stop playing. You get killed over beef. So haters, stop playing. It's all working, no playing. So haters, stop playing in these streets where I lay. So haters, see play school over. I'm on my grown man now. Most of these niggas pretend to be real. That's why I stand out. I used to be posted on the block chasing papers, just observing who real and watching out for haters. Cause niggas playing games just like Messi. It's broad. Oh, Warren Smith, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, welcome in. Alright, y'all. I'm really trying to get my life together right now. So y'all bear with me. I was asleep. We about to get started though. I don't have nobody in here, but we still about to get it in. We still is about to get it in, y'all. Bear with me. Let me share my live out. I gotta get it shared out. So y'all bear with me. My people may start rolling through. But we about to just send it out. I was out of there, y'all. Out of there. When I say I was out of there, I was out of there. Alright, hold on. Bear with me, y'all. I'm getting my live shared out. But I'm finna do Convos with a village, whether I have to do it by myself or not. It's about to go down. I'm getting my live shared out. Y'all just got to bear with me. I got a few people to share it out too. Bear with your girl. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm so sorry I'm late. Me, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. How are you? Oh, hey, Flex, how you doing? I'm late, but I'm in this thing. We about to get started. I mean, I'm late, so I'm going to stay like this. Well, I need to go on a single live until people actually start coming in that want to join the panel. So let me switch this.
Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, thank you. Our yeah, tonight is Convos with the Village. I do want to appreciate it. I do want to say I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Even though your girl was late, we still finna get this show on the road. I'm about 45 minutes late. I'm so glad that TikTok did not dock pay. So tonight's podcast is most definitely Convos with a Village. So y'all ready to get into it? Let's get into it. Me, yeah. Our community, our issues, our solutions. Welcome to Convos with the Village. Thank you. Appreciate it. The streets don't love us. They want us divided, broken, and silent. Healing starts with uncomfortable conversations. Are you ready to talk? Healing the Village, one conversation at a time. Y'all please tap the screen, share the live, support this vibe. I am late, so I'm going to blame it on I am to blame that ain't nobody here for my panel because I'm late. So tonight's topic is the impact of gun violence, bullets, and broken dreams. Today we're talking about something that hits way too close to home for so many of us. Gun violence. It's a plague in our communities. It's robbing us of our loved ones and potential. When it comes to the gun violence, for many of us, it's not a statistic. It's a lived reality. In 2025 alone, there has been over 1,500 reported shootings in urban areas, disproportionately impacting Black and Latino communities. You can find this in The Guardian for 2025. Gun violence is a heartbreaking reality in our communities. It's not just about lost lives, it's about lost potential, trauma, and the cycle of violence that feels impossible to break. Are you real? On this road that I'm on. Keep going. Right now, we will have a moment of silence for those who have fallen to gun violence. Alexa, pause. Moment. Alexa, resume. What do you believe is the root cause of gun violence in our communities? How has gun violence impacted your life or your community? These are questions that we will be going over today. What role can we play in creating safer environments for our families? And how do we hold our local leaders accountable for addressing gun violence effectively? What can we do to take our communities back? And what solutions do you think would make the biggest difference? Gun violence is a symptom of deeper issues: poverty, lack of opportunities, and systemic neglect. It's easy to blame individuals, but we need to address the environment that breeds this violence. Programs focused on mentorships, education, community support has shown promise, but they're often very much underfunded.
Get this money all around well in the coins. You all acquainted with this money.
Hey.
Sound like that.
Hey. So, the first question I will pose is, what do you believe is the root cause of gun violence in our communities? As for me, I will answer this question. As for me, I believe the root cause of gun violence in our communities is the lack of gun education, the lack of people securing their weapons, um, the lack of people not taking their weapons into their house, them leaving them in their vehicles, and their vehicles get broken into. But overall, I believe our gun violence comes from a lack of love in the communities. So, necessary, go and get it. The root causes of gun violence in America. Gun violence in America is not caused by a single factor. It's the result of interconnected social issues, a lack of opportunities, and youth support leaves many young people very vulnerable. Broken family structures limit guidance and emotional development. Media and music that glorifies guns reinforce harmful ideas about masculinity, power, and survival. Together, these factors create a cycle of violence that continues to harm families and communities across the nation. The lack of opportunities, youth programs, and limited access to quality education is the struggle that the youth often face. Welcome in, welcome in. We have most definitely went ahead and started. Welcome in, everybody. The lack of opportunities, youth programs, and limited access to quality education is the struggle that the youth often face. In communities where access to quality education, stable jobs, and safer school activities is limited, the youth often struggle to see a path, welcome in, towards success without positive outlets like sports, mentorships, programs, arts, or some positive construction space or place to go. The youth often turn to the streets and join or form gangs in search of identity, protection, belonging, and income. Welcome in, Sabrina. How are you? This absence of opportunities fosters frustration and hopelessness and creates an environment where gangs and illegal activities seem like the only way to gain respect or survival, increasing the risk of gun violence. Welcome in. I appreciate everybody that has tapped into Convos with the Village. I'm late, hence my panel is not here. I'm late because, I was asleep. I was being irresponsible. But the show shall go on, so we will continue. Family structure plays a powerful role in shaping behavior and value. When parents are absent, whether due to death, incarceration, y'all give me a second, incarceration or other circumstances, often children grow up without stable, positive role models to teach them conflict resolution, discipline, or self-worth. When parents are absent from the home, young people are more likely to seek guidance from peers, older individuals, or gang members who may encourage destructive behaviors. Communities with high incarceration and mortality rates, poverty, and instability increases the likelihood of gun-related violence. The media and music industry plays a significant role by glorifying gun violence. In movies, TV shows, and music, they often portray guns, aggression, and revenge as symbols of power, success, or respect. This constant exposure can desensitize audiences, especially young viewers, to the real consequences of violence. Without strong parental guidance or positive role models, these messages may reinforce the idea that power comes from fear and violence. Gun violence in America is not the result of a single cause, but a combination of social neglect, family breakdown, and cultural influence. At this point, y'all, we're going to take us about a little 5 or 10 minute break. Hey, Parlay, welcome in. And we can kind of like discuss what we already been over. One of the questions that I do have is, what do you believe is the root cause of gun violence in our communities? Anybody that care to share? The floor is now open. Cause a party ain't a party till we out. Fuck that. I'm really already late, so I'm not gonna take the whole 5-minute break. I'm gonna take a couple of minutes, and then we will carry on. How has gun violence impacted your life or your community? D-Rock Willis, welcome in. That is the next question that I will be posing. So you guys keep that at the forefront of your mind. And if you feel like you care to share, you can join the box or you can just type it in the comments. How has gun violence impacted your life or your community? Also, what do you believe is the root cause of gun violence in our communities? Those is the 2 questions that we have on the table right now. The 2 questions again is, what do you believe is the root cause of gun violence in our communities? And number 2, how has gun violence impacted your life or your community? I would love it if someone would join the box or type in the comments how these questions may or may not relate to you. Right now, I need to figure out. There we go. Peace of mind. Move divine. All right. Now, we are going to continue. We are moving right on along. Moving right on along. Okay, yeah. There we go. Put my questions right there, though. The normalization and emotional impact gun violence has become so frequent. This is what it's called, the normalization and emotional impact. Gun violence has become so frequent in America that many people have grown numb to it. Do you guys agree to that? Do you guys agree that gun violence has become so frequent in America that a lot of us have become desensitized to it? I believe so. I believe it. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. Because before I move to the area that I'm in now, although I still do hear pew pew shots, I still hear pew pew shots. I was hearing pew pew shots so frequently to where it was just like a normal background noise, like a car passing by. You get what I'm saying? A process that is known as the normalization of violence, where exposure to repeated violence events makes them seem ordinary or expected rather than shocking or unacceptable. Wow. And like, yes, I did write this show, but as I'm going over the show right now, it's like a lot of things is coming to me. Like, I've been in a lot of situations where there was gun violence involved. I'm grateful to actually be standing here today. That's one of the reasons why Cat no longer goes out and parties. Let's be honest. Because the gun violence is ridiculous. You might not make it home one night just trying to go and have a great time. So yeah. Moving right on along. For individuals who have lost a loved one to gun violence, the effects are much deeper and more personal. And that's the truth. I've lost people to both sides of gun violence. Being the ones that was pulling the trigger, also being the ones that was on the other end of that trigger being pulled. It has devastated the family in both ways, on both sides of it. We have lost a few people to unaliving themselves, and we have lost a few people to people unaliving them. Literally, like close within my family, you guys. Yeah, so gun violence, it breaks up families, it breaks up communities, along with selling drugs and gang activity. All of this, it goes hand in hand. Although gangs were not originally started for the cause that they are being used for today, the gangs were actually started to protect the women and children in the community and the elderly. But you know, over years, over time, things have evolved into something negative. All right. The sudden and violent loss of someone close can cause a long-term mental health impact. Beyond the immediate pain, people experience severe emotional trauma, difficulty sleeping, emotional numbness, anger, PTSD, and that's just to name a few. That's just to name a few. That's just for starters. You guys imagine if you guys have not been affected by gun violence. I pray that you never do. Losing someone to gun violence is totally different to losing someone to a natural cause, i.e. a heart attack, cancer. Losing a person to gun violence is just absolutely a different type of pain. Yeah. The drugs that. Crystal, welcome in. How are you, boo? Oh no, it looked like she kept going. The moment you realize you need some scissors and you don't got none nowhere near. Thank you. How are you? So we are actually going over gun violence. I have already asked 2 questions. One being, what do you believe is... I'm doing great. How about yourself? Yeah, I'm asking questions, and we're doing... Tonight's topic is the impact of gun violence, bullets, and broken dreams. So, the first 2 questions that was asked was, what do you believe is the root cause of gun violence in our communities? And how has gun violence impacted your life or your community? So we're going to continue to move on. Survivors often struggle with feelings of guilt, helplessness, and fear. Families and communities can be torn apart. It not only affects the direct... Thank you! Appreciate you, boo! It not only affects the direct victim, but also affects their family, friends, and communities for years to come as they try to make sense of a senseless loss. The normalization of gun violence desensitizes society, reducing empathy and urgency for change. What role can we play in creating a safer environment for our families? For one, we can better secure our own firearms. Let's start there. Because a lot of us don't even secure our own firearms the way that we should secure them. So a lot of the gun violence that's happening against us is actually happening with our own firearms, because we didn't properly store them. As for me, mine stay in a safe. If y'all wondering, well, where in the hell should you keep a gun? A gun safe. Under lock and key. If you are going to have it out, have a trigger lock. You know what I'm saying? Yes, trigger locks are flimsy, but it keeps the wrong people from getting into them. Well, I don't know if you can get a metal trigger lock. Mine came with a plastic trigger lock, but it's heavy duty plastic trigger lock. The FN Supreme, welcome in, sister. How are you? We are most definitely doing Convos with the Village. The impact of gun violence, bullets, and broken dreams. I was late. So if anybody do want to come up, y'all can come up and I'll go on panel. But until then, I'm going to be right here. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, gorgeous. I was late. I didn't get here until like 6:45 or something. Oh, wow. That's why I haven't seen you. What happened? So, the normalization of violence desensitizes. The normalization of violence desensitizes society, reducing empathy and urgency for change. At the same time, thank you for my daily heartbeat. At the same time, those personally touched by gun violence suffer deeply. Thank you! Oh yeah, you guys. When you come over here, if you're going to give me, I would really rather you either look into the exclusives, tap my gift gallery, or send me Go Populars. And I'll explain to you guys why a little later. Empathy and urgency for change. At the same time, those personally touched by gun violence suffer deeply, both emotionally and psychologically. Breaking this cycle requires compassion, mental health support, and collective action to restore sensitivity and value to human life. Thank you. I appreciate it. Solutions to gun violence in America. Oh, that's the next topic. That's going to be our next subtopic. So, here we go. Y'all, here are the questions for today. What do you believe is the root cause of gun violence in our communities? How has gun violence impacted your life or your community? And what role can we play in creating safer environments for our families? Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey. Trying to make sure I get on the FYP. I look like this guy. About our money, you can hear it in our songs. We all about the cash, we stay in MOB. That's money over busy. In the streets. All right, y'all ready to move on? It would have been a little longer, but again, like I said, I was late, so it's not on panel. We'll run it back though. Solutions to gun violence in America. Gun violence in America is a complex issue that requires more than just one solution. It is influenced by social, economic, cultural, and political factors. Addressing it means taking a well-rounded approach that focuses on prevention, education, policy, and healing. Thank you for using my stickers. To create real change, we must work together as individuals, families, and communities to build safer environments and provide better opportunities for future generations. Welcome in. How are you doing, Gary? Well, stop. To create real change, we must work together as individuals, families, and communities to build safer environments and provide better opportunities for future generations. 1. We can start by investing in the youth and the community programs. One of the most effective ways to prevent gun violence is by giving young people positive alternatives and support systems, community centers, mentorship programs, and job training. All of these we are now lacking in today's society. Number 2, strengthening family support and mental health services. Many individuals involved in gun violence come from homes affected by trauma, instability, or loss. Strengthening families through counseling, mental health care, parenting classes, and economic support can help break this cycle. 3. Promoting responsible gun ownership and policy reform. While gun ownership is a constitutional right in the United States, it also carries a responsibility. Common sense gun laws such as background checks, safe storage requirements, and limits on access to firearms for those with violent histories can help reduce weapons falling in the wrong hands. Yeah, I'm kind of on that because I also know that the amount of illegal firearms that are on the street is higher than the amount of legal firearms that's on the street. That's just my opinion. Changing the media narrative. Movie and entertainment industries must must take responsibility for how they portray guns and violence. When music, movies, and social media glamorize aggression and weapons, they send harmful messages, encouraging artists and influencers to use their platforms to promote peace, unity, and healing can shift the culture from glorifying violence. Building community, unity, and advocacy. Reducing gun violence requires community collaboration. Local leaders, schools, faith-based organizations, and residents must come together to create safer spaces for dialogue, healing, and, most importantly, education. Community marches, awareness campaigns, and neighborhood watch programs can strengthen trust and collective responsibility. Do y'all not know in certain neighborhoods a gang ain't going over there because they have neighborhood watch? Gangs are not as bad as they want you to believe that they are. When they finally meet someone that will stand up to them and their foolishness, they will move around. Ending gun violence in America demands action on many levels: social, emotional, and yes, legislative. By investing in our youth, supporting families, addressing mental health, reforming gun laws, and changing harmful cultural messages, we can begin to heal our communities and prevent future tragedies. Real change begins when society values life, love, and peace more than they value power and fear. The references for today came from the impact of gun violence, bullets, and broken dreams came from The Guardian, Volume 2025, and Gun Violence Archive 2025. Final thoughts. Anybody have any final thoughts in the comments? Final thoughts for me. This episode addressed gun violence, the roots of gun violence, the normalization and emotional impact of gun violence, as well as solutions. Only, and I do mean only, by tackling the root causes can communities begin to break the cycle and create a safer, more hopeful future for young people. Gun violence has stolen too many lives, but we have the power to stop the cycle. Get involved. Mentor a young person or support an organization doing this work. The village is strong when we stand together. Thanks for joining the important conversations. Stay safe and stay hopeful. But y'all, we're not done, because we're going to go over the questions. So, the first three questions were: what do you believe is the root cause of gun violence in our communities? If you made it to the end of this live and you were not able to be here in person, here are the questions for you. Please chime in the comments. I do go and read my comments, you guys. What do you believe is the root cause of gun violence in our communities? The number one root cause, I believe the number one root cause of gun violence in our communities is the lack of true gun education. People failing to secure their weapons properly, meaning they probably get stole because they was in a vehicle that got broken into, stuff like that. And the lack of love in communities. How has gun violence impacted your life or your community? As for me, I have lost family and friends due to gun violence, whether they were the ones on the side pulling the trigger or the ones where the trigger was pulled on them. I have lost family on both sides. I have had family that did the pew-pewing, and I have had family that was pew-pewed. Okay? That's those two. What role can we play in creating safer environments for our families? When you see something, say something. We have normalized it's not my business to the point of it's most definitely your business now. We have normalized the it's not my business so much so to where people think that they can do shit and get away with it because society lives under the that's not my business clause. Lies. It's your business. If you see something that is not right in your communities, it is your place to step up and say something. Miss Lindsay, to you, welcome in. So, what role can we play in creating safer environments for our families? Again, if you see something, say something. Do not be one of those ones that turn a blind eye to illegal crimes being committed. Because they start as little petty crimes and they snowball into bigger crimes. Hence the reason why we're here talking about the impact of gun violence. 2, how do we hold our, number 4, my bad. How do we hold our local leaders accountable for addressing gun violence effectively? Understand the local leaders that we are voting into these places. DJ AB, welcome in me. Yeah. I was late, so, my panel didn't just ride through. I was late. So, I'm actually almost done. We are on the questions part. That's what we're doing. We are on the questions part for sure. Hey! But we hold our local leaders accountable for addressing gun violence effectively by making sure if they didn't do what they were supposed to do the first time we voted them into their seat, we make sure that they don't get that seat again. That's how we do that. What can we do? What can we do to take our communities back? Again, when you see something, say something. You ain't got to say it out loud. You can secretly say it to 911. Just say it. You understand? When you see something, report it. What solution do you think would make the biggest difference? Everybody stop minding their own business. When you see something going on in your community that does not look right, make that your business. Keep no sweat. Welcome in. That is a solution that would make thank you. That is the biggest solution that will make a positive impact in our communities as far as gun violence is concerned. What solutions again do you think would make the biggest difference? For me, I believe if we came out of the it's not my business era back into it is my business era because you're in my community with it, we can take back our communities. We can curb gun violence in our communities. Because I'm going to tell you something. Them neighborhoods that got neighborhood watch, you probably hear about a break-in every blue moon. But you don't hear about gun violence over there. Because them people see something, they say something. They notice a car not in the neighborhood, they call it 911. They notice somebody walking in the neighborhood that ain't supposed to be over there, or they don't, 911. They see people stalking and casing people's houses, 911. That's why they don't deal with what we deal with in our communities. We deal with what we deal with. Hey, Adi, welcome in. We deal with what we deal with in our communities because it's not my business. It's not my business. Oh, yeah, y'all. I don't know what's going on over there. That's not my business. Meow, thank you. Appreciate it. So, yeah. Start making things your business. They do not want us. It's our community. It's our issues. It's our solutions. The streets do not love us. They want us broken, divided, and silent. But I'm here to heal the village, starting with the uncomfortable conversations, one conversation at a time. Today I was most definitely indeed late. However, you guys make sure y'all tune in next Wednesday to Vibes of a Goddess. We will be on Becoming Her Divas panel. And I believe the topic is somewhere along the lines of what created your identity shift? What made you get on the journey to self? So that's going to be a good one. Alexa, stop. That's going to be a really, really good one. I'm excited for it. Oh, you guys, again, I apologize for being late. Alexa, shuffle.
Shuffle mode is already on.
Hang up. Why my little brother hang up? And call him back. Call him back. Call little brother back.
What's up, sis?
Hey, little brother.
What you got going?
Nothing, shit. Sitting in this motherfucking house, boy.
This nigga, came.
You say Kane doing what? You say Kane do what, bro?
He was trying to see if was it okay for me to give him your number and something about some cash out.
Oh, yeah, you can give him my number. Kane cool with me.
Okay, bet. I'm finna give it to him.
Yeah, you can give it to him, little brother.
All right, bet.
All right. Oh, two of my little brothers tapped in with me today. Alexa, shuffle my favorites on Apple Music.
Shuffling favorite songs from Apple Music.
Because I think I got 2 music lives. I'll do it tomorrow. So, yeah. No, yeah. But anyway, anywho, You guys, I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Y'all, I was late. I was late as hell. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Your girl was late. Your girl was like hella late. I was napping. When I say I was napping, I was napping. Why they say I'm in the top 9? I'm supposed to be in the top 80%. What's wrong with them? Okay, I am. I'm in the top 20%. I mean 80%. That's all that matters. I don't know what the hell they talking about, that 9% right there. I'm in the top 80%. That's all that matters. Oh. But yeah, y'all, I was late as hell. But I feel good. I got my first Convos with a Village episode out of the way. Clock it. It's my fault the panel is not here because I was late. You know what I'm saying? I do not expect panel to show up when I'm 30 to 45 minutes late. You know what I'm saying? But most definitely we will run this topic back. But I had to go ahead and put it out there. I got to let y'all know how I'm coming. You know? Let's get it. Y'all come be a part of the conversation. But yeah, your girl finna go ahead and get out of here because, you know, my belly is kind of like talking to me. I ain't finna do nothing major. I'm just gonna go in there and cut me some potatoes and make me some homemade fries. It's just a little snacky snack. Because, y'all, I ate a pizza earlier and that pizza put me on my back. Do you hear me? I'm talking about your girl was out. But it looked like I have already done enough today. It looked like I've done enough to remain in the top. Oh, well, shit, I don't know, because it said the top 58%, and I got 2.5 hours left. I probably need to try to stay on here. Let's do a couple of matches, y'all. Let's run a few matches. Let's run a few matches. Let's run a few matches. Hey, how you doing?
What up? You trying to battle?
Of course, why not?
Let's do it.
Up in the head doesn't turn through the night. Move
I muted Shorty.
along.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really trying to hear Shorty right now. No disrespect.
All right. To me, Doobie. Me, yeah, welcome in, Mo. How you doing?
Yeah, crazy as shit. Thank you for the donut cake. Appreciate you,
Get
Spoons.
my little live shirt out, baby.
Oh, and it's the doubles. You know that.
Get my shirt out.
So we about to eat and shit. 2 burgers, broccoli.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta get into this shit. You gotta eat the right shit to look the right way, you know? Gotta eat the
Is
right
that
shit.
plant-based?
Drink you a gallon. Get you a gallon of water. I'm like, what's happening? Ooh. Thank y'all. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Overly. Happy on my side.
Yeah, this crazy shade of blue. Under you. You're the crazy shade of blue.
I did so many damn push-ups today, bro. Like, nigga, right here in my fucking elbow, right here. That motherfucker banging right now. That shit hurt, gang. That shit hurt. Call him funny. Epsom salt bath. Nigga, what you mean Epsom salt? Nigga, what I'm gonna put my elbow in the bath? Thank you, Debbie. You in here showing overclass. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. You ain't got to, you know? But thank you, though. Appreciate you. Doing my little 1-2. Soak in the bath. Nah, I don't take baths. Wait. I got like 2 hours left. 2 hours left of this shit. I don't take baths like that though, gang. Get in there with the salt. Tomorrow, duh. Oh, she over there smoking the gas.
For sure.
Show that. Duh, we're in a bowl. Nah, Debbie. Debbie on that. Yeah, you're gonna feel good after and that shit put you to sleep. That's what's up. That's what's up. I will say what I'm trying to, like, what I want to say, but I ain't gonna say it about to put to sleep. You know, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna save it. So, how was y'all day though? Everything was alright? What y'all had going? I'm ready to get out this job. I ain't gonna lie. Been in here working out for like an hour and a half. I'm bored as hell. Nah, that shit not funny. I was joking. Alright, wait. See, that's why I just gotta keep my little thoughts to myself, gang. I don't know. Chilling day. You said you was chilling today, Debbie? That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm about to start a panel after this one. I'm about to start a panel. After this live. I'm at work for another 2 hours. I got the next 3 off. You hear me? Next 3 off, Debbie. When you coming this way? When you coming up north, Debbie? Put my shirt on. They fire me at this bitch. Fired at the gig.
Alexa.
Tomorrow, let's go. Put my damn shirt on. What'd you say, Dave? Cool shirt. Thanks, appreciate it. You know that shit. Oh shit. Why she turning up like that?
I'm really just trying to make sure that I stay in the top 80%. But y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. Appreciate y'all for tapping in the Convos with the Village. Even though it was short, it was sweet. And I'll be on time for the next one. But Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will most definitely be on panel with Vibes of a Goddess. Y'all come out and vibe with the ladies, because we all are most definitely a vibe. See y'all next Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. But furthermore, in the morning, 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, I will be up with bells on. Y'all come and set y'all energy right. Get it right for the day. You know, clock it. Come mess with your girl, though. With that being said, over here we are always blessed and never stressed. We're also always too anointed to be disappointed. Yes, clock it. Yes. We always choose peace over chaos. Yes, clock it. Clock it. But what we ain't doing, we not allowing nobody to play with our time and our energy. Right? Oh, okay. Because when they do, we tell them, go, y'all gonna have to cut it out. Until tomorrow, I'll see y'all later and we're out. Sis, I'm about to text you.